Okay, let's talk about showing up and continuing your creative habit on your worst days. Now, showing up and doing this, or getting to work, doing something on your worst days is not easy. It's not something that you're born with. You don't just automatically have this willpower that you can draw from. You have to cultivate it. And the best way that I've found to do that is to set a minimum for your creative habit that you will do or can do no matter what. So small that you can't fail. For me, it's 30 minutes a day. And I've lived on that 30 minutes a day, continually doing my creative habit for the past 8+ years. Today, it's day 3090. And I've showed up every single day, whether it's a great day or my worst days. Some days I only do the 30 minutes. Some months I only do the 30 minutes. But then there's some days when I do 4, 6, maybe 7 hours. Worst days such as a kidney transplant. I was in the hospital, and the month after recovering, I showed up and I did my minimum. It's something I could do no matter what. I had a cat die, a very beloved cat die recently. On the day of his death, I did a portrait of him. It was super hard, but I could show up and do my minimum. And then on good days, vacation days, right? So you're out vacationing, you're with your family, whatever, but you can show up and do your 30-minute minimum, whatever that is. For me, it's a pencil and a piece of paper and a sketchbook, 30 minutes of sketching. By lowering the criteria so you can make progress consistently every single day, no matter what, is powerful. And it builds up your fortitude, your emotional fortitude and willpower to show up on those days, whether they are good days or bad days. And through that, you can really excel. I like what Phil Stutz says. He says that when the day's not going well, we should say this to ourselves, basically. Quote, I don't feel good, but I'm going to keep up with the protocol. In fact, I am most avid about sticking with the protocol when it's hardest. Now, protocol could be your daily practice, your art, your entrepreneur, whatever you do creatively. That's your protocol. Now, here are the steps that I found best for building enough emotional fortitude to perform every single day for the rest of your life, no matter what. And number one, recognize that no matter who you are, how big you are, how tough you are, no matter what, you're going to have some tough days. There's going to be days when you just get punched in the stomach with the disappointment, loss, whatever, kidney transplant, in the hospital, whatever. Just recognize you're going to have bad days. That's number one. Number two, figure out what fundamental habits, creative habits, or practices that you have that keep you thriving. That's number two. Figure that out. That's really important. Number three, establish that minimum amount of work. The minimum amount of work that you can do on that creative practice that will progress you forward, even small baby steps forward, to keep you progressing. And number four, take that step. Take that baby step, that small step, that 30 minutes. Then do it tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and for your rest of your life. Make the minimum so small that consistency is the most important thing. Do this, and I'll guarantee you that it'll be very hard to have any bad days or really bad days. And your best days will get better and your worst days will get better because you can at least show up and do the minimum of your creative habit every single day. Build that emotional fortitude so when the bad days come, you can show up and rock it. Thanks.